Hello, I'm Anjan Sarkar. I'm the illustrator of the Sadiq books. I'm sorry I can't be with you today, but instead I've done a little drawing exercise that we can do together. Hopefully it's going to be quite fun. So yes, I'm based in England, so I know you're all in California, and I think it's probably a lot warmer in California at the moment, because you have a look outside here. Look, I woke up and there was snow everywhere this morning, so I hope you're a lot warmer. This is my workspace where I do all my illustration. So I do most of it on the computer. Sometimes I draw on pieces of paper and I scan them in and colour them in on the computer. Here's a bit of Sadiq artwork and something blowing up, going boom. Here are some of the books I've illustrated. It's The Alien Next Door, a series of books about an alien who comes to live in America, and he goes to school and he tries to keep it secret that he's an alien. It's a Level Up about some kids who get stuck in a computer game. And there's Sadiq, which I think you've just got in the library, so maybe you'll be able to read Sadiq. Right, so today we're going to be drawing an octopus, because I've heard that you guys live near the sea, so you might be familiar with octopuses and other sea creatures. So what you're going to need is a piece of paper like this. I've just got an A4 piece of paper, and I've got a pencil to draw with. It's a nice soft pencil which will give me a really bold line. You can use a pencil or a crayon or felt tip, anything that's going to give you something with a nice bold line to draw with. So how are we going to start? Let's start with you're going to draw sort of a circle, a broken circle. So we're going to start here. I'll go first, and then you can maybe pause the video after I've done a little bit, and then you can do a little bit too. So that's the first shape we're going to draw. This is the head of the octopus. So what you've got, you need to leave this bit open. You've got a nice sort of, it's like an oval really, isn't it, rather than a circle. So that's the first bit, and next we're going to draw the eyes. So if you start up here on the left, we're going to draw a shape that's a bit like an American football shape. So we'll start here. There's one half. You do half at a time and go back to the same place. There's one eye, and then we're going to draw another eye, the same shape on the opposite side. So it's going to be symmetrical. So let's start in the same place on the opposite side up here. Do one half, and then back to the same place. Do the other half. There you go. So those are the two eyes. What they need now is some pupils. So I'm just going to do a circle here. It's kind of shaded in, and then another one on in the same place on the other side. Try and get it in the same spot so it's symmetrical, otherwise you're going to have a wonky-eyed octopus. It's going to look a bit crazy. So there you go. There's the eyes done. Now we're going to give him a smile, him or her. That's nice. And then I like to do rosy cheeks on my characters. So I'm not sure if octopuses ever have rosy cheeks, but I'm going to do some anyway. So I just do a few little lines like that. Don't press too hard. There you go. And then I'm going to give the octopus some eyebrows. So this is important. You need to get the eyebrows the right angle, otherwise you can end up making your octopus look really angry. If you want to give it angry eyebrows, that's fine, but you might be a bit surprised. So I'm going to angle it up that way, and the other side the same way. There you go. Nice, happy, friendly looking face. And the next bit is the tentacles. So what we're going to do to draw the tentacles is going to look a bit strange at first, but it'll all come together in the end. So the first thing I'm going to do is kind of like an upside down V shape down here. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3. You can see they're kind of all pointing to the face. They're kind of pointing to the center of the face. So if you can do it like that, that'll be good. And these are, so this is the start, the beginning of the tentacles. So for the first tentacle, let's put our pencils here, and then you can go a big ride down here. It's like a roller coaster. You do a big loop and then come to the end and give it a rounded edge. And then when you've stopped there, what we're going to do is go all the way around back to the top. So it would be great if you could make your tentacle thinner here, and then it gets fatter up at the top where we're going to join it up back here. So let's put our pencils back on the line we just drew where we stopped, and let's go all the way back to the head. Like that. Okay, we're going to do that for the next 2 tentacles. We'll do the same thing. So start here again, and let's go over here and give it a nice curl. And then you can stop there, and then remember what we did last time. We're going to go all the way back here. So put your pencil back on the spot and go all the way back. Like that. And so here's the third tentacle. We're going to do the same thing. Ready, down here. And like that. And then the same thing we did before, back to the top. There you go. So now you've got 3 great wiggly tentacles. And the last one is going to be a bit different because this tentacle is going to be holding something. So let's do it. Take your time with this one. Let's try and get it right. So let's go down and then back up like this. And then as you go up, you need to come over a little bit. And then we're going to give it a shape like that, because this is going to be holding a book, which we'll draw in a minute. So can you finish this one off? So put your pencil back on the line you just drew. And let's keep it thin there, and then a bit fatter as it gets to the back to the head, and join up with the headline that we've already drawn. So there you go, that's looking pretty octopusy already, isn't it? Right, so the next thing is we're going to draw a book in the hand of the octopus, because this octopus likes reading. So the first thing we'll do is a line which is going to be the spine of the book. The book's going to be open, so just draw us almost straight, slightly angled away from the octopus, so you can go that way. And then we're going to draw a line this way, and another line which is parallel. I don't know if you know that word, but it needs to be the same line almost, but we're going to put it down here. So let's take that line and let's draw it again down here. Okay, so that's one half of your book, and you can join those two up. Oop, I've missed a bit there, but that's okay, that doesn't matter. I could rub that out later. And then let's do the same thing over here. So this is the back of the book. So like this line here, we're going to take that, we're going to draw that again down here. So it's the same angle. It's parallel to the one up there. There you go. And then let's join those up. We've got a nice book, but to make it even more book-like, we're going to draw some pages, really simply. So if you start here, you're kind of doing a part of a circle. And you're bringing it over to the other side of the book. And then we'll do the same thing over here. There you go. That's looking a bit more like a book. Then to make it even more book-like, we'll do some really light lines to make it look like it's got some pages. If you can do that, you need to be really precise with your lines. 2 or 3, whatever you can fit in. There you go. So there you go, you've got an octopus reading a book. But something not quite right about this octopus, isn't there? Because everybody knows that octopuses have 8 tentacles. So we're going to have to draw another 4 tentacles. So this bit is a bit more tricky. But also you can do it your own way. If you can't fit these tentacles in where I'm going to draw them, you can put them wherever they fit in the background. So let's show you how to do that. So I'm going to start here, just the same place as the first tentacle I drew. And I'm going to draw another tentacle in the background. So because these are at the back, you need to stop here and you need to start again where it would come out. So there you go. And then stop here again, because it's behind the other tentacle, isn't it? So there's a tentacle behind the others. Now I'm going to draw another one. Where shall I draw it? Here, in the middle. Let's draw it like that, and then let's just squeeze it in the middle there, and another one that will fit nicely here, won't it? Let's put one here, and then you should be getting good at drawing tentacles by now. Let's fit one more here. I might give this one a bit of a curl at the end. There you go, and back the same way. So now you've got an octopus with the right amount of tentacles. And just to finish it off, I think this is looking pretty good, but maybe a few more details would be good. We'll do a bit of a design on the book. So when I'm drawing books, sometimes if I want to draw some writing on a book, I'll just do a bit of a squiggle up there. It doesn't matter. You can give it your own title if you want, but I'm going to do a squiggle just to show that there's some writing there. And then I'm going to draw a quick picture on the book. So that's the shape of the picture. It's going to be a fish, which is a really simple fish. You can draw it like that, and another bit of writing at the bottom. And then on the back of a book there's always a blurb with some text and maybe a little drawing as well, isn't there? So let's do another fish with some bubbles coming out maybe, and some more lines of text. And then the final thing I'm going to do is put some suckers on the tentacles, because it's going to look nice with a bit more detail for the octopus. So you can do as many of these as you want. I'm going to do about 5 or 6 on each tentacle. So if you start at the edge of your, I'm just going to do the tentacles at the front. So these 4 tentacles that you've got at the front, let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you just put them at the edge. It's just like semicircles. Should we do a few more on here? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll do them again on this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. What you've got now is a lovely octopus with lots of detail reading a book. You could draw any book. You could maybe draw a book that you like reading, or you could do something else entirely. You could draw it holding a football, or holding something that you like doing. Maybe you like playing games. Maybe you could do like a controller, or you could do something that you like eating. You can do anything you want, and because there's 8 tentacles, you could do something in each tentacle. That would be a big challenge. But anyway, there you go. There's an octopus reading a book for you. Hope you enjoyed drawing it. If it didn't go well this time, maybe you can have another go. Try again at home or some other time. Hope you liked it. Bye.